Friends, in this video, we will learn 4 basic index laws and also understand why is that so. Watch this video till end and you'll be able to solve complex questions based on index laws. Index law number 1, x square multiply by x power 3. When you multiply, you add the power. When you multiply, you add the power. So this will become x power 2 plus 3, which is equal to x power 5. You'll understand why is that so. Because x square is x times x. X cube is x times x times x. So x square times x cube is x times x times x times x times x, which is x power 5. So now we understand when we multiply why we add the power. So guys, don't forget index law number 1. When you multiply, you add the power. Let's do 2 questions to reinforce our learning. M power 4 multiply by m power 5. Because we are multiplying, we will add the power. So m power 4 plus 5, which is equal to m power 9. Another question. Y power 14 times y power 12, which is equal to y power 14 plus 12, which is equal to y power 26. Index law 2, x power 5 divided by x power 3. When you divide, you minus the power. When you divide, you minus the power. So x power 5 divided by x power 3 will be equal to x power 5 minus 3, which is x power 2. Why is that so? Because x power 5 over x power 3. X power 5 I can expand as x times x times x times x times x divided by x power 3 I can expand as x times x times x. Now I can cancel my first x, second x and third x. I'll be left with x times x, which is x square. So now it makes sense when we are dividing in index law why we minus the power. To get a little bit of a reinforcement, let's do few questions. M power 9 divided by m power 3. You divide, you minus the power. So equal to m power 9 minus 3, which is equal to m power 6. Another question. Y power 23 divided by y power 14, which is equal to y power 23 minus 14, which is y power 9. Index law 3, x power 3, everything in bracket and another power 2. This rule, power another power, that is too much power, then you multiply. So you can try to remember that in a little bit of a funny way. Again, power another power, that is too much power, you go to multiply. So x power 3 another power 2 will become x power 3 times 2, which is equal to x power 6. Why is that so? If it is a 5 square, it is 5 times 5. So if it is x cube square, it is equal to x cube times x cube. If x cube I want to write down in an expanding way, that is going to be x times x times x. Another x cube will also be x times x times x, which will be equal to x power 6. So now it makes sense when there is a power, another power, why we are multiplying the power. After understanding, let's get a little bit of a reinforcement to our learning. So we'll do 2 questions. M power 4 and another power 3. So power, another power, too much power, we are going to multiply. So m power 4 times 3, which is equal to m power 12. Another question. Y power 8, another power 6. Power, another power, too much power, we are going to multiply. So y power 8 times 6, which is y power 48. After learning these 3 basics index laws, we will try to solve 2 complex questions in which we will try to use more than one index law in one question. So our question number 1 is x power 4 another power 2 multiply by x power 5 another power 3. So in the starting, I'll be combining 2 powers. We do know when there's a power and another power that is too much power, then we are going to multiply. So x power 4, another power 2, so 4 2s are 8, so that will become x power 8. X power 5, another power 3, power another power too much power, I'm going to multiply, so x power 5 times 3, which is x power 15. So I'm left with x power 8 multiplied by x power 15. Because they are multiplication, you add the power. So x power 8 multiplied by x power 15 equal to x power 8 plus 15, which is x power 23. Now we will do really complex question in which we are going to try to put down all three index laws together. So the question is x power 7 power 2 multiply by x power 6 power 3 multiply by x power 3 power 3, everything divided by x power 4 power 5 multiply by x square power 3. So here we can see there are all three rules we are going to use, but one thing at a time. So in this complex question, the first thing what we are going to do is two powers we are going to combine. So power, another power, too much power, we are going to multiply. So the first part, x power 7 power 2, which will become x power 7 times 2, which is x power 14. My second part, x power 6 power 3, which will become x power 6 times 3, which is x power 18. My third part, x power 3 power 3, which will become x power 3 times 3, so x power 9. In the denominator, I do have x power 4 power 5, which will become x power 4 times 5, which is x power 20. And my last part, x square power 3, which will become x power 2 times 3, which is x power 6. Now, I got that simplified version, which is x power 14 times x power 18 times x power 9 divided by x power 20 times x power 6. Now in the numerator, everything is in multiplication. And when they are in multiplication, I can add the power. So I can do x power 14 plus 18 plus 9. And the same thing I can do in the denominator, x power 20 plus 6. So in the numerator, I will have x power 14 plus 18 plus 9, which is x power 41. In the denominator, x power 20 plus 6, which is x power 26. Now the last thing is, when they are divided by, you minus the power. So x power 41 divided by x power 26 will become x power 41 minus 26, which is x power 15. Yes! You did it, guys. So it was really a complex question, but you did that successfully. Index law 4. What is 2 power 0? What is 3 power 0? What is 5 power 0? Is 2 power 0 0? 2? If you put down in a calculator, guys, you'll be surprised. But 2 power 0 is equal to 1. 3 power 0 is also 1. 5 power 0 is also 1. So any number power 0 is equal to 1. So if I'm asking you what is 2438 power 0, that is also 1. And not only like number power 0. If it is a x power 0, if it is a letter, still it is 1. If I put down a big bracket and I put down like 4x squared plus 5y cubed plus z and the bracket complete and the power 0. As long as there is a bracket and power 0, whatever is in the bracket, guys, does not matter. If there is a bracket and everything power 0, that also becomes 1. If you want to know why 2 power 0 or 3 power 0 is 1, for that explanation I made a separate video, and you can watch my video why x power 0 equal to 1. So now this concept can become a little tricky, and some of the students find it a little bit challenging when they ask this kind of a question. So now I want to ask you a little tricky question. I'm giving you two questions which look similar, but there is a difference. So the first part is bracket 4x power 0. So here everything like 4x is in the bracket and everything power 0. And the second question I'm giving you is 4x power 0. So what will be the answer of my first part and second part? You may feel like 1 and 1 different things. Alright, let us work it out. So 4x everything power 0, as I told you, when everything power 0, it becomes 1. Does not matter whatever is in the bracket. So my first answer is definitely 1. So 4x everything power 0 is 1. Now the second part, 4x power 0. Here we go to understand when I'm talking about 4x power 0, that power 0 applies only to x, not to 4. So 4x power 0 is 4 times x power 0, which is 4 times. Now my x power 0 is 1, so 4 times 1, which is 4. So now guys, you understand, like 4x everything power 0 is 1, but 4x power 0 is 4 times 1, which is 4. I'm giving you another question, guys. Let us say in the bracket 8m everything power 0 and 8m power 0. What are the answers, guys? Very similar. When I'm giving you whole bracket 8m power 0, definitely it's going to be 1. But when I'm telling you 8m power 0, that is going to be 8 times m power 0, which is 8 times 1, which is 8. Now I'm giving you a little bit of a challenging question, guys. Let's see if you can think about that. So I'm giving you 5x power 0 minus bracket 5x everything power 0. So here, guys, you can think about 5x power 0, which is 5 times x power 0, minus everything bracket 5x power 0, which is 5 times x power 0 is 1. So 5 times 1 minus, when everything 5x power 0, that's going to be 1. So 5 times 1 minus 1. 5 times 1 is 5 minus 1. So your answer is going to be 4. Another similar question to reinforce our learning. 8x power 0 minus, in the bracket 8x everything power 0. So now we know it. 8x power 0 is 1. So 8 times 1 is 8 minus everything 8x power 0 will become 1. So 8 minus 1 is 7. Now I'm going to give you one very complex question where I'm going to combine all the knowledge. And the question is 7x power 0 minus, into bracket 15x everything power 0 plus 3x power 0 plus, into bracket 2x everything power 0 divided by 5x power 0. Whenever you are going to look at the question, you will feel like, what? But if you do it systematic, guys, it's doable. Let us do one by one, like 7x power 0. So you know, like x power 0 is 1, 7 times 1 is 7. So my first part is going to be 7 minus, that's the second part, 15x everything power 0. Everything power 0 is 1. So that will become minus 1. Third part, 3x power 0, which is 3 times x power 0 is 1. So that is going to be 3. And the last part, 2x everything power 0 is going to be 1. So my numerator is going to be 7 minus 1 plus 3 plus 1. My denominator divided by 5x power 0. So x power 0 is 1. 5 times 1 is 5. So my denominator is going to be 5. Now looking at the numerator, minus 1 and plus 1, I can cancel it. So my numerator is going to be 7 plus 3, which is 10. My denominator is 5. 10 divided by 5 is 2. Oh wow, look at that. That was really complex question, but you guys got it now. You have mastered the concept of index laws, guys. Question time, guys. So I'm going to give you one small question. You can just get the answer and put it in the comment, please. Your question is 7x power 0 minus, in the bracket 4x everything power 0, all divided by 3x power 0. Just find out what is the answer and put in the comment, please. Thank you.